I'm Oz.
And I'm Susie.
And we're here in the drawing room at the wonderful Pig at Combe.
And we're here because it's part of the Wine Alive Christmas sipping series.
Yeah, and we're keeping ourselves nice and warm. We're deciding to keep the chill out of Christmas with... Chile!
So, Oz, it's Christmas. Surely most people want a traditional red Bordeaux or Burgundy.
Yeah, a few people do, but I think one of the great things about Christmas is you've got to try and make everybody happy. And so don't let the old traditionalists tell you you must drink this sort of wine or that sort of wine. What we're going to do today is show you that Chile, as a country, makes the most juicy, attractive, impressive red wines going, and they're absolutely good enough for everybody to enjoy at Christmas.
Yeah, impress some people and please everybody. I think that's what we're after. And these wines utterly deliver.
Yeah, nicely put.
Thank you.
Yeah, because when was the last time you went in Chile?
Oh, I haven't been, for about 5 years. I'm itching to get back because things change so quickly in that ever-evolving wine country. But you've been loads.
I've been there this year.
Oh.
And the wonderful thing about Chile is, look, it's so long. It's about over 3,000 miles long.
I'm going to do that rather than that. North to south.
It's so thin. You look on a map and you're not sure it's there at all. It's that thin. Yeah. It's never more than 110 miles wide at its widest place. So virtually, if you're on any kind of hill, you can see the Pacific Ocean there. You can see the Andes there, and that is Chile.
And then you've got desert up north and cold down south. Yeah. So all these climates, north to south.
And the great thing is, the desert up north, they make wine. I went to a vineyard where it hadn't rained for 50 years.
Oh, that's crazy. That's
completely bonkers. The wines were delicious.
But I've been down to the south where it's really quite chilly and there's lots of rain and they're making elegant white wines down there.
And they've got whales breaching on the beach, and you've got sort of icebergs coming and knocking you when you're trying to do a wine tasting.
Has that happened to you?
No, I'm making it up. Yes. But it should happen. But that's 1,500 miles of commercial vineyards. And remember, France is only 440 miles from Calais to the Spanish border. We've got 1,500 miles. So if you think Chile is boring, think again. And we're going to start with a fantastic red.
Brilliant. Now, I'm excited. Now, a lot of people think Chile, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot. Not now.
Well, guess what I've got for you?
I believe you have a Malbec. And a lot of people will associate that immediately with Argentina, won't they? We love Argentinian Malbec, but Chile makes it brilliantly as well, in a slightly different style. I love this wine.
I think the thing about this one is that people would say, Argentine... the Malbec grape is the Argentine grape. And we'd say, no, it's not. It's anybody's grape. Yeah. Anybody with any grape anywhere in the world can do whatever they want. And the thing is that the Argentines have said, don't touch our Malbec. And people like Louis Felipe Edwards, who are the people who make this wine, have said, why not?
Yeah, why not? If they can do it, we can try it too.
Yeah, you can have some of our Carmenere, we'll have some of your Malbec. But of course, it's going to be different. When you make the Malbec in Argentina, you're making it on the other side of the Andes, in what is in effect a desert. And the Chilean side, you're making it in completely different conditions, very close to the Pacific Ocean.
So ocean breezes tempering the heat.
Tempering the heat, yeah.
It doesn't taste like an Argentinian one.
Doesn't
it's
smell
gorgeous.
Like it, yeah.
But Argentina, to me, sometimes is quite chunky, lots and lots of black cherry, a tendency to sweetness sometimes. I'm not getting that with this. This is plummy.
It's plummy, and it's also really serious.
Fresh and serious.
It's full of your mouth. Because I think Argentina's making fantastic Malbecs nowadays, quite different for 10 years ago. Yeah. Much less heavy. But this one, it coats your mouth.
It's rounded.
Is it black cherries? It's that sort of richness. Black cherries, like a really good plum jam.
And damsons.
Damson
a fruit
jam.
I adore.
That's it. Not
I
plum
love
jam.
Damson
Jam.
And it's just the kind of thing I want at Christmas time. So I think that's soft and rounded enough to go with, say, goose and all the trimmings. That's going to be terrific with that. Red meat, obviously. It could take on a turkey if you've got all the other stuff on the plate, like sausages and bacon and gravy. That's going to work.
I think the thing is that it's soft enough in your mouth that it could take on any of those things, turkey quite easily. Yeah. But I can't go back. I keep going back to this idea. It's got a depth to it. It's a really interesting wine, and it just shows that South America is full of exciting potential, led by Chile and Argentina, and they should learn from each other and offer each other's grapes. So I think the Argentines should be very pleased
Chile and
that
Malbec.
Chile is making such a good Malbec.
Is it 100% Malbec?
Not quite. It's about 10% Shiraz and 5% Grenache.
Okay, so just adding
that's
extra
an interesting
complexity.
idea as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting those together.
That's a winner. I mean, that is a
Absolute
winner.
winner. Yeah.
What have we got next?
Oh, right. Well, I think that was an example of Louis Felipe Edwards being an innovative company.
So LFE, Louis Felipe Edwards.
Whenever you see they're very important in the British market, by the way. A lot of the wines that you see in supermarkets, the good quality own label. If you look on the back label in small letters, you'll see LFE. That means it's been made by Louis Felipe Edwards, and it'll be good stuff.
And that's a good sign.
Good sign.
I guess.
Yeah. But when
This
you
is
see
not own label.
what we're doing is
Whoa.
showing you. Sorry. As soon as I look at you, Susie, I'll give you a generous paw.
Well,
You've got that kind of look on your face.
I thank you for that. Right by the fireside as well. Quite right.
Now, this is a really good example of the innovative way that Louis Felipe Edwards works. I mean, it's quite an old company, but it's the new generation have really taken it forward in the last 20 years or something. This is called LFE 900, and that's because it's from vineyards 900 meters up. Now, it's in the Colchagua region. That's the warmest of the high quality regions. So if you're down in the valley floor, you might think, God, this is just a bit too hot. The wines are going to be a bit jammy. So what do? You go towards the sea. And they've done that for the white wines. They've gone right towards the sea. When you go towards the sea in Chile, you get these icy cold winds coming off these Antarctic currents that run up the side of the Chile.
And then you get those lovely super fresh Sauvignons and elegant Chardonnays, etc. But I love but the altitude is the other option in Chile.
It's the other option.
You're never far from the sea or the mountains, as you said. So this time they've gone up.
They've gone up. Often the mountains in Chile are actually too steep. But this time they found a mountain 900 meters high. That's just about as high as Snowdon, say, in Wales. And they've gone up, and I've been up the mountains. You go up this track like this, going in and out and in and out, and they've got 52 plots of land right up onto the top of this mountain. And this year, I was standing there with the boss. We were just silent, gazing out. You can see Chile right the way on 360 degrees. You look and think, oh, wow, this is wonderful. And then you just wait. Can I hear anything? Just a few birds twittering in the vines and the breeze, always the breeze, because the sun up there, Chile's always got enough sun.
And what that's doing is making the wines elegant, fresh, balanced.
Yeah.
So,
cooling the grapes down, keeping that acidity, keeping that brightness.
Nighttime coolness. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So tell me about the grapes.
Well, this is all kinds of things, but it's based on Shiraz.
Okay.
So it's got Shiraz as its base. It's got interesting 13% of a grape called Petit Syrah. That's a fantastic grape, largely forgotten in the world of wine, but it's a really good grape. It's dark and it's quite tannic,
I think
but it's
colour.
aromatic and it's dark in colour.
Yeah.
Do you see how my voice went down and went,
dark Petit Syrah. But I can smell that slight hint of toffee and spice and pepper that's coming from those grape varieties.
And
it's quite
it's
different
had quite a long time
wine.
in oak barrels. So again, don't be frightened. A lot of people say, oh, we don't like oak barrels. Don't be frightened, because wines need to be in oak barrels. It's just that they don't need to taste of oak resin and vanilla and heavy flavours. Oak barrels are wonderful things to age wine in. You just have to be careful
as long as the
about
oak is integrated into the wine, and it is in this case, very much so. But this is a different flavour profile, isn't it? It's, as I say, got those spicy, savoury elements as well as some deep blackcurrant. So you can bring in things like peppered steaks now, even dishes with a bit of spice in.
And that finish is fresh. Again, it's like cranberries or blueberries and cranberries, that kind of
I get blueberries.
That's the mountain. And a little bit of peppery edge to it. So this is as serious a wine as you could possibly want. And yet it's really approachable. And that's the genius of Chile.
And not super expensive.
Not super expensive.
No.
Hey, I've got one more for you.
You've got one more, and I can see it's going to be something really very different. Let's change glasses.
It's going to be Louis Felipe Edwards, once again, being really innovative.
And I will hold the bottle this time because it's small and elegant like me.
There you are, a small, elegant person.
There we are. And it's cold. It's lovely and
Like
chilled.
you, not like you.
No. But late harvest, Viognier Sauvignon Blanc, 2 grape varieties that lots of people will be very familiar with.
Yeah.
Viognier Sauvignon Blanc. Late harvest, it's, look at it. Look at not just
Beautiful,
the colour,
yes.
but the weight of it, the unctuousness.
It
That's
swirls
sweet.
around in the glass and leaves great thick coils of richness.
The clues
around the
are
glass
there. It's a sweet wine.
It's a sweet wine, and not many sweet wines made in Chile, and because on the whole you need very particular conditions which are to do with fog and damp and all kinds of things to make sweet wines. But there is a way of making sweet wine which really works, and Chile can do this. Come back here with that glass of wine.
Making off with it.
Honestly, give her a glass of sweet wine, off she goes. If you leave some grapes out on the vine in the hot sun, let them shrivel. And of course, as they shrivel, they concentrate their sugar. Now, it doesn't work with all grapes, but the Viognier grape, when you let that over-ripen and shrivel, it starts tasting of honey. So it really works. But by itself, it might be a bit too much, so you leave some Sauvignon Blanc.
With better acidity.
Yeah, much better acidity. That's the point. Viognier loses its acidity. Sauvignon Blanc keeps its acidity. Put them together. You need acidity for freshness.
Now, it's a little bit of a risky strategy, isn't it? Because, as I understand it, those birds you were talking about earlier, well, lots of predators like those gorgeous, sweet, late-ripened grapes. So do they lose some, or is it safe?
You put nets over it.
You net it, okay.
Or you employ people with guns to go bang, bang, bang. That's what they used to do 100 years ago. These people just sent them out with guns into the vineyards.
Head off my sweet grapes.
Yeah, nowadays you put a mat on it. Yeah. It's not too sweet, you see.
No,
this is not really sweet enough for Christmas pudding.
No, it's not. And it's too peachy and acidic, I think, for that. It's what this would be gorgeous with are fruit desserts, your apple pies, etc. But more seasonally, I want this with my cheese board because I love golden dessert wines with cheese, especially blue cheese.
I think it would work. And dried fruit, do you think?
Dried fruit,
nuts,
dried fruit. I want that salty blue cheese, and this almost acts. You know how some people drizzle honey over cheese?
Yeah.
Well, a bit of that with it's almost the same idea, isn't it?
And walnuts.
I'll have a walnut.
The trouble is you've got to have a nutcracker to have walnuts, and I'm not sure anyone has a nutcracker anymore.
But yeah, I want fireside. We're already here. I'd like a lovely cheese board with lots of salty blue cheese and nuts and fruit, and that's a Christmas treat in a glass.
I think we've got Christmas sorted.
I think we have. Well done, Chile.
Cheers.
Well done,
Chile.
LFE.
This is just one of our Wine Alive Christmas sipping series videos with me, Oz Clarke, and my mate Susy Atkins. If you'd like to know more about the wines we've tasted, head over to our blog at wine-alive.com and check out other episodes. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and we hope you sip splendidly this Christmas.